Hello YouTube. I don't know if you can see my screen like Twitch, but here I am. About ready to play the first game. Yes, my boy's at free safety. Yeah. That's a Sabrina Carpenter song, I realized that. I am a big fan of hers, in case y'all didn't know. As a kickoff game, it has to be since Syracuse is ranked. Or is it in the orange zone? Yeah, New York has a dome. It might be a kickoff game and stuff. So y'all see how I'm singing?
Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway.
So
He'll bring it out. It's Spears.
First.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground
So
at the
this
20.
is starting my sophomore season. I am a free safety, just so y'all know.
Wide receiver comes in motion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Here's the pressure. A strike downfield.
Drop throw. Got in.
Touchdown Bulldogs. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And you just cannot draw up the start of a season any better than that. Opening drive of the first game of the year and quick fire. You're down the field scoring 6. This offense is explosive.
The Bulldogs offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes for the first time as a starter this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. You just hope this turns out not to be too serious. First quarter, game 1. It's tough to take an injury this early. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Moore. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Okay,
3rd and 6 yards to go.
Safety blitz.
Looking to throw, it's Lott. Rushes on him. Trying to get rid of it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on 3rd down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
I'm streaming this. I gotta get my body on before I even consider. I'm just glad my other teammates are there. I
Wants to
think part of
bring it
me is
back.
nervous to
Looking
string
everywhere
this
for
too.
room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. Off-play action on first down. He'll try to do it himself, and he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Quarterback keep. Might have a chance. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, Izzy is not the runner Stockton was.
He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
I always think that Cooper Taylor was fumbled. Well, Izzy is more of a pocket keeping.
Here comes the offense onto the field again.
Right on his bug.
The give to the left side. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Lott. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack from getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee.
Oh, I came so close, y'all.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to.
He
and
probably
instead of
wanted
letting
that
the defense
pick is what
dictate
it
who
was.
gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
They punted away on fourth down. He's got it. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Running inside, it's Temple. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off play action. Under fire. Got him downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Wants to throw it again. Going for it all. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. It'll be 3rd and long. Might as well stick with him. Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And the Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with the 1st down.
Okay.
And the Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Dogs! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They marched 72 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Bringing the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Guys, let's talk about Syracuse. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Thurman. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. On the run, it's Thurman. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Dropping back, it's Lott. Under fire. Let's think a little bit about Syracuse. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
A lot of times on 3rd and long, you're not thinking blitz. You're thinking they're going to sit back in zone and play conservative. They blitz, kind of break tendency, get to the quarterback. He gets the screen off, but, man, great job by this defense. Not just flying upfield, not paying attention, and letting them catch that screen behind them. That's a big stop on 3rd and long.
And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. Might have led him a little too far. He's able to make the catch, but can't get the feet down in bounds. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the give off the left side. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. They want to throw it. He's got the tight end. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. Georgia sends out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and take it back. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Thurman.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Finds his man. It's Thurman. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason and injury this early in the year. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Lott. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Was in the way.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field,
whereas he
throwing
was
the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet
After
scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down, now looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Temple. Guys, he's already got 44 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. Trying to impose their will with the run. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. The play action fake. Finds his big tight end. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. Picked up 5 on that last pass play, now it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Temple. There's a little room there. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Dogs back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Tight end now in motion. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll go right back to him. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal.
Wow.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Caught! Into the end zone!
Yeah.
Touchdown Bulldogs!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this 1st half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession.
Picked off. A turnover in their own end. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Great place to start for this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Oh, they're after him. Being chased. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the right. And that won't quite be enough for the first down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks. He'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Edwards. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Pocket breaking down, and he never had a chance.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Here's a heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the quarterback is knocked down back in the 13.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires on the move. The short hands. It's Bush. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Motion from the wide receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Dogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll move the tight end. To the air on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Pressure coming. On the run, fires downfield. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And it's no good. And this will stay a 3-score game at 24.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll run it on the counter.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking to throw, it's Lott. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. On the run, it's Temple. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. That's caught. It's Bush. Breaks into the open. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Yeah. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got an open man. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Running the red zone, it's Temple. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. He's piled up 87 yards rushing already here in the 1st half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Bulldog! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Lott.
The loss.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Get the sack, get the fumble.
I just got attacked for loss.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive.
It might have been an assistant tackle too, but for loss.
Quick completion to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Tight end now in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The Bulldogs using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They feed him again. And he's in! Touchdown, Georgia!
Man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Lott. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's start with South Alabama taking on the number 4 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's the home team looking to get the job done on the road. Right now, it's early, but they lead this season opener. Now let's take a look at some other top 25 action going on around the country. Back now over to your game at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Edwards. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
To the air, it's Lott. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. He'll do it himself on the draw. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Running inside, it's Thurman. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. The Orange trying to come up with an explosive play to convert this third down. Here's the pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's third down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
The Orange will have to punt. Let's see what he can do with it. Oh, the spin move. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Rush is on him. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. Georgia lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not a lot of room to field this one. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Lott. The screen, he can go. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, another big incompletion on 3rd down now, and if you're the head coach, I wonder if you start thinking about making a change at quarterback because you don't have any points. You haven't been able to find any rhythm in the passing game. You're in the second half now, and you've got to be able to find a spark, and you just wonder if maybe the backup can give that to your offense.
They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The run inside. It's Temple. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Trying to set up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. At the end of the play, there's a Georgia Bulldog who has yet to get up. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Flips it out to the back. Makes the grab in their space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch. It's Temple. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Finds his big tight end. Could not make his way to the corner. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Georgia sent out the punt team. Here's the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thurman. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air. It's Lott. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. How about that pursuit? They stop him right in the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down.
And I think one thing people don't take into account is not all 4th downs are created equal. Like, right, this is a shorter 4th down. You're on your side of the field. You're down. You're trailing in the football game. So I think this offense might have to take this opportunity to be aggressive, try to make this 4th down conversion, and try to go down the field and get some points on the board.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. Welcome to college. First carry for the freshman. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. 3rd quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Lott. Under fire. He's on the move. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he?
So they got a 4th down, but whether the video is visible or not, don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless.